We'll be starting soon, guys. Just gonna give a few minutes to let everybody kind of start showing up. So, welcome back, Doki. All to hail with it. I guess we'll go ahead and come in really fast. I mean, I'd like to hold off a little bit, but I also don't want to keep you waiting either. Tell you what, yeah, I mean, I would like that too. I would love to wait for everybody else, other people who are interested to show up, but. Trying to send out. Are you sure? All right. Well, we'll give it a few more minutes then. All right. Thank you for understanding, Doki. Guys, come on, no spoilers, please. You're right, Dechi. On a scale of 1 to 10 for being black, I am definitely 0. Not just today, but every day. I'm starting to think I should get rid of watching the chat, to be honest, just because people think it's cute. Alright guys, so in an effort to try to curb the spoilers as much as possible, I'm turning off my chat. So I can't really see it, so I may not respond as normal in chat. I apologize for that. But I think it's a thing that's going to have to be done. It sucks, but you know, only takes a couple of people to ruin the fun for everybody. So. Legend of Zelda store music? I mean, maybe. I haven't heard it in a while, so I couldn't say for sure. And I was really waiting for Leah-chan. Oh well, can't be helped. Already made Dechi wait long enough. I did tag her. I directly messaged her on Discord and got nothing back. So yeah, we're definitely gonna go and start this up. Parker is not feeling well today, so he is not going to be joining as the normal voices. So it's just going to be me this time around doing horrible lady voices. Sup Drake, welcome, ahoy, Captain. Are you a fucking pirate or something? I don't know. You always say ahoy, you gotta be a pirate, right? Alright. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. Guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. Shh, Monica! I'm sorry, you may not want to watch this. I'm baking with Natsuki. I'm sorry. But you had Sayori helping you, so it was okay. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside of school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. From your World of Tanks YouTubers? Nice. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. It's already Sunday! I feel like just a few moments ago. I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But, putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monica said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori?
Oh, hi, Waylon.
Damn the Sayori voice. I sit down in her room. That cow is cute as fuck. Look at that. The angry bird back there. That copyright infringement, clearly. Welcome to the stream of light shining in the darkness. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us.
You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you?
I guess you're right. Her room is cleaner than yours? Yeah, well, probably cleaner than mine too. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it's always... This is not a messy room. Is that like the thing? He's like, oh, it's messy, but it's not really... This is not a messy room. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now.
If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess.
That's because I ended up cleaning it for you.
How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today?
I don't sound as Mickey Mousey as usual, that's good. Do what? Sound like her?
Hi there.
No, that's more like that. I'm sorry, I'll make it sound more like Mickey. Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting.
Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right?
The Natsuki is better, I promise. That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today?
Of course. But I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything.
So it's just me and Natsuki then.
Yep.
There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. Don't go getting drunk with power, Sebastian. Sayori smiles, shaking her head.
That's no good, Waylon.
Yeah?
Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking about me right now. But this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Ha ha ha.
I always feel like she must always have a nervous laugh. Like, it's never a real laugh. It's just a ha ha ha. You know, it's gotta be, every time. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. Oh, look at this cow. It's super cute. Yeah. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. Oh fuck, it's Gordon Ramsay. And he's gone. Thank God. I thought he was going to call me an idiot sandwich there for a second. I really don't need the bread on my ears. I have an allergic reaction to yeast or something. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile.
You really put me in a trap, Waylon.
But
you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time.
Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Do what?
Fine as fuck.
Yeah, well, you know.
Ah, you're really just going to make me say it, aren't you, Waylon? I guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life.
Yeah, welcome to the club, Sayori. It's called being alive.
Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like.
Hitting too close to home, bruh. Yeah, mostly.
And that's why I just want to make everyone happy.
Thought it was a bird first with that laugh. I'm sorry, I can't. My girl voices suck, Drake. You should know that by now. Well, so sup, Yari? Welcome back. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? It's called high-functioning depression. Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Yeah, that's probably super helpful. Say that kind of shit. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you. Even if there's only so much that I could do, I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me.
You don't understand at all, Waylon. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head.
I thought it was just going to be a regular bat, not a baseball bat. And then I thought that was kind of cute, but then it was not.
That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then, I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart.
Maybe a little overdramatic.
So that's why. That's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Ha ha ha.
You okay back there? Okay. As long as you're alright. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do.
No, Waylon. There's nothing. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. Finally showed you what a horrible person I am.
Horrible? I don't get. I mean, I kind of get it, but at the same time, get help, girl. Tears streaked down Sayori's face.
I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my hard-hearting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now you came here and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am.
But you got the cute cow back there. Agreed, Yari. Poor Sayori. That's a terrible way to feel. So we get to take that mandatory moment of, if you feel the way Sayori does ever, make sure you reach out and get help. Don't keep that shit in. That's bad. It's real bad.
And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one.
And I mean, like, even just a little bit. You know, even just a little bit, you want to go to somebody and be like, hey, you know, I don't feel cool. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time, I pull her into a tight embrace.
Ah!
I can't do exclamations.
Waylon!
Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. The black screen here makes me feel like there's like some weird hentai patch somewhere. Like there's just something missing. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arm remained at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear.
No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this.
Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. Sorry, not doing the crying thing. That's just not a good look for me. But all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything that you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. Yeah, well, I mean, that's probably not the right things to say either.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return.
I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But your hugs are so warm.
I know, right? A little too close to home? And I think that's really the point. Nothing good happens in this game. You know, it has a disclaimer, but I feel like it should have the same disclaimer that a series of unfortunate events does. It's just like, no, just look away. If you expect anything good, just don't. Just turn away now, because it's not going to happen. Exactly. I just can't sing the song. Maybe I need a soundboard with that. But she's got the cute cow. That should make her somewhat happy. The thing is freaking adorable. Sayori lets me go. As she does so, I let her go as well. And I'm probably totally ruining the mood too, right? It's okay, I'm alright with it. The festival is tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, the warnings are there for some reason. It's going to be fun, right?
Yeah.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise.
I think that would be nice then.
Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should cancel.
No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But
it's almost time for Natsuki to meet me in my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. You're right, Dechi. Sayori is pretty cute in this game. But I guess that's kind of the point. And the cow is adorable. One day we'll have one of those cows.
I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right?
Medi Argentum, you are correct. I don't. I had to close down the chat that I see, since mostly people watch on YouTube anyway, but I had to close down my chat because people kept jumping in and doing spoilers. And we can't remove the comments from that chat. So I only wanted the YouTube chat up so that I can kind of just glance over every now and again and maybe miss some of those spoilers, because Sebastian is usually pretty good about getting them quick. So I do apologize if you've been saying anything. I wasn't able to see those. Same for anybody else who may be on Twitch. If you really want to get involved in the conversation, you probably want to come over to YouTube right now, because that's where I'm monitoring the chat from. Guess I probably could have said that earlier. I forgot that was a thing. And if you're in the Discord chat for some reason, I don't see that either. So, yeah. It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest.
It's okay.
The emotes. I know. Well, we're going to do a major shift over towards Twitch eventually. Just not right now.
It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay?
Alright. I look forward to it. I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about it when Natsuki is about to come over too. I think Sayori is right. Good night, Medi. Have a good night. Get some good sleep. Sebastian, you do a fine job. Or else you wouldn't be mod anymore. Just don't get drunk with power, that's all. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. I spend only a few minutes back home, anxiously awaiting Natsuki's arrival. Before I know it, she texts me to let me know she's outside the front door. Without delay, I open the front door to let her in. Why didn't she just ring the bell? Ah, it's fucking Natsuki. See, yeah. Sup? Hey. I don't know what I was expecting, but seeing Natsuki in something other than her school uniform totally threw me off. That is a nice shirt with the little cat, though. That's cute. Seeing her in such cute clothes makes the uniform seem totally unfitting in comparison. Jeez, don't make it feel so awkward already. It's gonna be a long afternoon, so don't be weird just because you're not used to seeing me outside of school. God damn it, Sebastian. You can't do shit like that. This is for all. Will you leave? See all? Are you still here? Drink? Okay, whatever. Anyway, I'm coming in. See, you brought a lot of stuff. Natsuki is carrying a large bag that is probably full of baking supplies. Well, I didn't want to come all this way to find out that your kitchen isn't equipped for the job. You bought everything I asked you to, right? I know, it's a great voice, isn't it? It's awesome. Yeah, I did. Yesterday, Natsuki asked me to buy a bunch of ingredients if I didn't already have them at home. Good. Glad I could count on you to do your part. Well, of course. I'm surprised to hear Natsuki suddenly say that, rather than something snarky like she usually does. Could it be that she is a little different outside of school after all? Anyway, let's go to the kitchen. What? You're not even going to offer to take this heavy bag from me? Where's your hospitality? Come on. Since when did I need to be a gentleman? I grab the bag Natsuki holds out to me. Bleh! This is ridiculously heavy. Ah, I carried it all the way here. Are you impressed? I see now. Yeah, I am impressed, Natsuki. She doesn't skip arm day. Seems like I always underestimate you. It's because I'm so small, isn't it? You jerk. Natsuki hits a fist into my chest. Why am I the jerk all of a sudden? Yeety, it's in your recommended because I'm awesome. That's why. Clearly that's the case. Sebastian will tell you. Hey, your size has nothing to do with it. Do you really hate being small that much? Eh? It's not like I hate it. I mean, sometimes I like proving people wrong when they only think I'm worth my size. It's fun when I get to be small and also better than other people. Do it. It's fine. But, geez, never mind. What are you making me say? Don't think you can make me talk about weird things just because we're not at school. Are we getting started or what? There's lots of stuff I gotta teach you. What? It's a little bit more like you. More fun when you just speak your mind like that. Hey! Now you are treating me like a kid. I was just trying to be a little nicer to you, you know. And just because I don't have a mature and sexy figure like Yuri doesn't mean you should treat me like... Natsuki catches her words and her face turns red. Natsuki, forget it. I didn't say anything. I should apologize. I appreciate that you were trying to be nicer. You should have been a little more considerate too. But also, if that's what you're thinking, then you should know that there are tons of guys who are into body types like yours. How would you know that anyway? Just trust me on this one. Chris, you are asking a huge question. I'm not completely sure yet, but I think I have an idea what's going on. It's kind of like a dating sim, but you know. Drake, that's a little creepy. Gross. Hey, was that to me? Who else? Man, let's just get started already. Yeah, Chris, it's a hard one to explain. You get all sour when a girl calls you gross. Well, yeah, that's fucking rude. Why wouldn't you? I finally found your weakness. Natsuki smiles deviously. Please spare me. Well, if Natsuki decides to dish out more insults like that, there's no way I'm not fighting back. But she's satisfied enough for now. Finally starting to pull things out of her bag so we can get started. Typical Sebastian dating sim going wrong. Before long, the whole kitchen is a mess. Spoons, dirty bowls, flour, spilled fluid. That's a weird way to put that. And I know, right? That's a weird way to put that. Spilled fluid. And plastic bags are all strewn about every countertop. The mixer isn't big enough to make all the batter at once, so we had to do it several times. Meanwhile, Natsuki is babysitting all of my movements to make sure I don't mess up her precious baking. Wayland, where did you put the food coloring? The batter's going in the oven soon. I need to fill the trays. I think it's still in the bag next to the table? What are you using it for? To color the batter, of course. I'm making each tray a different color. That way, even if the flavors aren't different, everyone can still pick their favorite. Ah, well, that's a cute idea. Are we doing anything like that with the icing? Do you want to? You're asking me? I don't really have a preference, so... Come on! You're not putting any heart into this at all. Can't you at least try to have fun? I'm having fun. Not really sure what Natsuki is trying to get out of me. Meanwhile, I see her separate the batter into smaller bowls and put a few drops of food coloring into each. What did you do? Are you gonna watch something? Oh, okay. Hold on one moment. I get it.
I've searched 4 movies and no.
Oh my goodness.
Bro.
I know, like, totally. Like, oh my god, grab me with a spoon. Leah Chan's gonna be mad because she loves the Natsuki voice. And she's missing all of it. I know. She's gonna be upset. It's available for playback. But still. That does look pretty cool. See? It's not like baking is just following instructions. The presentation is where you get to be creative and have the most fun. It's a million times more worth it in the end if you just looking at it makes everyone's eyes lighten up. Like the ones you made on my first day, huh? I recall Natsuki proudly presenting her cat-shaped cupcakes and Sayori and Monika's delighted expression. I know, right? Cat cakes. I wonder if I can make Natsuki proud like that too. Yeah, maybe I will use the food coloring then. It sounds like you're starting to understand. Just make sure you completely finish mixing the icing before you mess with the food coloring. Yeah, it's getting there. We were using the electric mixer for the batter, so I got stuck with a whisk and a huge bowl for the icing. Eh? To what? Are you backseat gaming over here? Do you wanna help? Do you wanna come over here and help? Huh? The icing's still all lumpy. Are you even trying? Well, yeah. It'll just take a little longer. Jeez, I'll be here all night if you do it like that. What?
Lumpy Space Princess.
Lumpy Space Princess. I know, that's exactly what it sounds like, isn't it? It's because she's sassy. You're right, Lumpy Space Princess. God damn it, Sebastian. Oh, shit. Okay. I gotta stop looking at the chat completely. That's all there is to it. Here, look. Natsuki grabs the whisk from me and uses her other hand to tilt the bowl back. You really need to beat the crap out of it. After a few seconds, the consistency of the icing has already improved. See? As if to emphasize, Natsuki sticks a finger in the icing and pops it in her mouth. I reluctantly start to do the same. Hey! Natsuki suddenly grabs my wrist. I don't want your gross fingers in my icing. Your icing, eh? Are you forgetting who did all the work? I start to fight back, trying to inch my finger toward the bowl. Don't make me beat the crap out of you next. I'd like to see you try. Oh, now we're okay. I see where this is going. Do what? Yeah, exactly. So that's where all the fluid spills came from. I push harder, just enough for my finger to reach the icing. I triumphantly scoop some with my finger just as Natsuki tugs with all her might. Ah! The force of Natsuki pulling me causes me to stumble, making her stumble in turn. Gross! You got it on my face! Whose fault is that? There's a big glob of icing on Natsuki's cheek. She tries to reach it with her tongue, but it's too far away. I know, right? I have a weird boner. Anyone else got a weird boner right now? I mean, I like cupcakes, but not usually like that. God damn it, Sebastian. Jeez. You know what? Take this. Natsuki instead wipes it off with her finger before shoving her finger toward my own face. You wish. I'm faster. I grab her wrist with my hand before it reaches my face. Natsuki tries to use her other hand to fight back, but I grab that one as well. And weird boner gone, because that just was really, really weird. Yeah. Ah, stop! Not until you apologize for calling me gross. Fine, fine. Sorry for calling you gross. You know I don't mean it. It's just fun seeing you react to it. You do that to me all the time, you know. Saying dumb things just to get a reaction out of me? You really shouldn't tease girls like that. If that's so, in that case I probably shouldn't do this either. Yeah, see, now it's getting to that point. I take Natsuki's finger and put it in my mouth, licking off the icing. I think I legitimately have seen pornography start like that. Just throwing that out there. What? Did you seriously just... Natsuki is so surprised that she can't even figure out how to get mad at me. Her face is entirely red. You really shouldn't do that kind of thing to girls, unless you really like them. You know that, right? What kind of question is she asking me just like that? How did the mood turn to this so quickly? Oh, yeah, how did this shit happen? Yeah, no, exactly how it was supposed to happen. There's no other way this could have ended. Well, I mean, I guess there is, but probably not. Natsuki gazes at me in silence. I notice her shallow breaths. Why am I starting to feel dizzy? That's what? Out of nowhere, the fire alarm starts to go off. Natsuki rushes over to the oven. Is something burning? I thought you didn't put the cupcakes in yet. Cough. No wonder. You left a dirty tray in here, dummy. How could you make a mistake like that? You should have checked before turning the oven on. Don't blame me for your mistakes. Jeez. Natsuki uses an oven mitt to grab the blackened tray out of the oven. She sets it on top of the stove. In another moment, the fire alarm stops. Anyway, I'm putting them in the oven now. That's what she said. Yeah. I'll let you all know if I get a weird feeling. Thanks, Drake. Keep us updated. I mean, I'll let you guys know about my weird boners. I guess I should know about yours too. It's only fair. The tension from the moment before still lingers over our heads, but the moment has already been lost. I watch as Natsuki slides the cupcake trays into the oven. Then I reluctantly pick up the whisk and continue with the icing, like nothing ever happened. That smells good. The cupcakes are ready to be pulled out of the oven. I want cupcakes. Fucking Leah Channing cookies and now cupcakes. Yeah. As soon as Natsuki opens the oven door, a blast of sweet-smelling warm air fills the room. Look at how cute they all look! She probably shows off the different colored cupcakes in each of the trays. They'll look even better once we add the icing. Not like you need to tell me that. I brought decorating stuff, so I hope you can get creative. Here, scoop the icing into these bags. Natsuki hands me some plastic bags. I have these nozzles that will make it look nice and fluffy. This one could even make flowers. We probably won't be using it this time, though. What's this one for? Pick up one of the nozzles that has a much thinner tip than the others. That one's really thin, so you can use it to make stripes or other patterns. But you can also use it to write stuff on a cake. Like, happy birthday or whatever. Huh, I see. That gives me an idea, actually. Eh? Well, it's a literature event, right? We could make it more literature-themed by writing a different word on each of the cupcakes. It would be fun to see people choose their cupcake based on a word they like. I was kind of expecting you to say something really stupid. But that's actually a really cute idea, so... Haha, maybe I'm getting it from you. What's that supposed to mean? I'm not cute. Come on. We're not at school. Nobody's judging. You can't dress and act like this and not expect me to think you're cute. What? Well... Natsuki's voice trails off. Same with you. Huh? Did you say something? Nothing. Let's just do the icing. Natsuki picks up the pace and, it's a good thing Parker's not helping. There's absolutely nothing for him to do. Nothing. Nothing at all. These are all things I'm voicing. So I guess I don't need him after all. How about that? Natsuki picks up the pace and fastens a nozzle to each of the bags. There's a lot to do. We shouldn't be wasting time. Here, I'll show you how to do it. Without giving me a chance to think about it before, Natsuki quickly moves on. She shows me how to apply the icing, and then we each get to work. I've done that before. It's not that hard as long as the icing is proper. When we're finally finished, Natsuki puts them all side by side to admire our work. Look at how pretty they are together. Yeah, they are, aren't they? I wish I could have one now. Well, there's no reason you can't, right? I don't see any harm in that. Well, yeah, but my dad's making dinner tonight, so I really need to save my appetite. Sayori's the exact opposite in that regard. If she was here, we'd probably be down 10 cupcakes already. But she would still eat dinner. Come on, that's just unhealthy. Besides, when my dad cooks, I need to eat as much of it as I can. Well, anyway, I was hoping we could have time for a manga, but I need to be home for dinner. Oh, already? That's a shame. It's your fault for working so slowly. You should have thought about that. It's not like you'll always have this chance. Man. As usual, Natsuki places the blame on me. That's a woman for you, am I right, guys? Yeah.
Did you fuck her yet?
Huh?
Did you fuck her yet?
No. The MC really is an idiot. Hey, that's me.
I keep almost falling asleep.
Well, maybe you should take the dog for a walk. I mean, that'll probably help you stay awake.
I don't want to stay awake.
Well, what time is it? 7:30. If you want to sleep, sleep. I said the
right
thing
now.
is, you can go to sleep anytime you like, really, but you need to be trying to sleep by about 10. It's not that far off, man. You may sleep all the way through and get some good rest for once. You're gonna miss all this Natsuki voice, though. If you want to say REH carry some, then you could probably do it in one trip. Yeah, I can do that. Don't worry, I won't let her eat any. I wish she would listen to me the way she listens to you. Yeah. Again, think back to the conversation I had with Sayori earlier today. I felt so helpless. Sayori always does listen to me, but at that point it felt like she couldn't listen to me at all. Okay, I'm all packed up. Good work today. You too. I'll walk you out. I guess. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Yari. The main character here is an idiot, but to be honest, it's easy to be in those situations and be completely oblivious. Because you're just not considering the possibility the same way that person is. Right? So that's why these sorts of things happen. But you think eventually he'd catch some kind of a hint, like, who's that dumb? Just like that, Natsuki is already about to leave. Feels like the afternoon went by in a flash. More than that, did I even take the opportunity to get closer to her like I wanted? Did I want that? Well, I guess I'll be off then. Thanks for all the help and everything. I'll see you tomorrow.
Tomorrow, eh?
Wait, Natsuki. What you said before about not always having this chance? It doesn't have to be that way at all.
Oh, damn.
I had fun today. You showed me how fun baking can be, like you wanted. Baking is fun. I miss baking. I should bake more. And get baked! What? No one can see what you missed. You just have to do it.
Yeah, that's my thing. I miss every high five purposefully, but you all didn't see that, so.
But aside from that, you can come over anytime, okay? I think that if possible, I'd like to spend more time like this. If you want to read manga or go out somewhere. Do you really mean that? Natsuki looks at me tensely, like she's trying to hide her expression. Yeah, I want to spend more time with you. Wayland, I thought you only cared about getting this done. I'm sorry I had to leave so early today. I really didn't want to. I would really stay here longer if I could. I feel the same way as you, so... Natsuki suddenly gets closer to me.
Oh no.
Wait, Natsuki. Standing inches from me, Natsuki looks up at me because she's super short. Because she's cute, right? And cute girls are always super short.
Yeah.
Feel her fingers gently clutch at the sides of my shirt as if holding on to me.
Honestly, I would rather a short girlfriend than a really tall girlfriend any day.
Man, there's benefits to both.
There it is.
Her rose-colored cheeks and matching eyes filled my vision, along with her slightly parted lips. What's happening? My head starts to go dizzy as I feel her soft breaths against me. Breaths. Breaths. Breasts.
She doesn't have breasts.
I've felt it. For a while now. Whoa. Here comes that weird boner again.
That's what she
Natsuki
felt.
suddenly jumps back. Yeah, it probably would be it. Sayori. Huh?
Hi, Waylon.
Alright.
Wow.
Sayori. Just now, we weren't...
It's okay, Waylon.
It's okay, Sayori's terribly depressed.
Oh, so that should totally
Absolutely
make it better.
depressed, I know, right? Because she doesn't feel like she's worth anybody's time. Yeah. So essentially, it hurts, but it's giving her what she wants. Yeah, it's weird. One of those depression things.
Yeah.
No feeling. Got some recommendations of sad animes and an old anime with women who play soccer with their booty. What? An old anime with women play soccer with their booty. Are you talking about Keijo? That's not soccer, though.
Yeah, it's
And it's not really old. That's like 2 years old, if that.
It's okay, Waylon. I just stopped by to say hi.
Well, you should have come a little earlier. That's what she never says. I'm already on my way out, so...
Oh, really?
Oh, I'm not going to get it in time. Biscuit Boy, thanks for subscribing.
Nice name.
Much appreciated. Or for following on Twitch anyway. If you are watching on Twitch, I don't have that chat up. And I'm trying to avoid people who like to jump in and just like drop spoilers and shit. So I have my chat mostly turned off. The only thing I can see is YouTube. So if you do want to participate in any conversation going on over on YouTube, you can find that link below the video on Twitch. Not soccer, but a booty sport. It exists. It's probably Keijo. That's probably what you're talking about.
Oh, really? That's too bad.
Yeah, well, I'll see you at the festival tomorrow, so it's fine. Just don't eat any cupcakes before then. Anyway, later.
That was that
Got the
Roadrunner
fuck
room.
out. Fuck this shit, I'm out. Clearly flustered, Natsuki hurries off and Sayori waves goodbye. Sayori, I thought you didn't want to come over today.
Well, I tried staying in my room, but my imagination was being really mean to me. So I had to come here and see it for myself.
Ooh. Oof.
Oh, man.
Oof.
Oh.
Yeah. See what? What are you talking about?
You know, how much fun you were having with Natsuki. And how close you got to her. It makes me really happy
Or something like that.
that you've made such good friends. That's all that matters to me.
Tears start to fall down Sayori's face.
That's all that matters to me. Why am I feeling this way? I'm supposed to be happy for you!
Okay, bring it back down.
Why does it feel like my heart is splitting in half? It hurts so much.
Parker's warning, you might get triggered. I'm just saying, there's like, look away, look away. That's all I can think of. It needs that kind of a...
Why would it... Why though?
Because you're you.
Everything hurts so
Because I'm a
much.
hopeless romantic?
Oh yeah, that too.
But,
Because you're a great big pussy. I think that's really...
I mean,
With your recent relationship experiences.
No, I just care a lot more about things that I shouldn't care about as much, and then the things that are really important, I seem to not have any care for at all.
Yeah, that's depression at work.
This would be so much better if I could just disappear.
Sayori, don't say that.
It's true. If I wasn't here, then you wouldn't have to waste your sympathy on me. You wouldn't have to put up with me being selfish.
See, she thought it was selfish of her to invite him to the club because she wanted to spend more time with him.
I see.
Yeah.
Monica was right. I should just...
Monica? Monica was right about what?
Da-da-da.
Sayori, what I said before is true. I'm not going to let this continue. Caring about you like this isn't the burden on your mind is making it out to be. It's something that makes me happy. is something that I wouldn't trade for anything else. So even if it takes an entire lifetime, I'm going to be by your side until you don't feel any more pain. That could be creepy.
Oh my.
But
Sayori looks away. I put a hand on her shoulder to reassure her.
I'm scared, Waylon. I'm really scared.
What are you scared of, Sayori?
I'm scared that I might like you more than you like me.
Sayori?
It's true, isn't it?
Twice today.
I was weak and started to like you too much. I did this to myself. Waylon, I like you so much that I want to die.
Oh shit.
That's how I feel. And...
That's enough, Sayori. I don't want you to hurt anymore. I slide my hand down Sayori's arm and squeeze her hand in my own.
Well,
I know, right? I was like, my mind immediately went to a different place.
Yeah, really.
Very different place.
Yeah.
Do you remember how I said I always know what's best for you? Do you still believe me? Wordlessly, Sayori nods. Even if you don't understand all of your own feelings, I know what you need the most right now. And that's what I'm going to give you. I just can't help it. Oh, this is it. This is, horrible moment, isn't it?
Should we take a vote?
Do the right choice? Yari, there is no right choice.
Yeah.
It's all bad choices.
Well, they're probably destined to
They're
get
all
together.
bad choices. Oh.
And now...
Okay,
yeah,
so, this is definitely the do...
You better save.
I'm hoping that...
You need to save.
I'm hoping that it doesn't matter, because I'd have to, play through again anyway to get back around to these points. Because the things you're doing and what order you do them in is making a difference from what I've been told, so...
But
You do you, honey boo boo.
You could come back to this.
I know, right? But I can't because I don't have Weeb here. Weeb is not reminding me to save.
Oh, damn.
Okay, so we'll save. Honestly, I've liked Sayori from the beginning. I have. I honestly have. She's been cool. She's been there. She's the whole childhood friend thing. There's that. I don't want to... Sure, there might probably be some feelings there. Plus, she has that really cute stuffed cow in her room. I love you.
She's like...
I know, right?
She's just like, oh, that's too much.
I know,
Okay,
right?
we can't. I just kind of liked you a lot. That wasn't it.
I know, right? I just thought of you like a sibling. I was not true. Still get...
Well, yeah, that's still the front page of Pornhub.
Confesses love to depressed childhood friend. Still gets friend zoned. That's...
Yeah. Now there's going to be a huge bunch of problems between these girls.
There were destined to be problems, I guarantee that.
Yeah.
Those are my true feelings. So... You just said you love her because of this cow. No, the cow is a bonus, Yari. The stuffed cow she has in her room is really cute.
You want to know the thing about that? Alex literally had a stuffed cow in her room. And one day she went into
Do you need to
room,
go before you get triggered?
and it was hanging from her ceiling, and she couldn't figure out who put it there.
You're getting triggered. Just go.
No, I'm okay.
Just go. You're clearly triggered by this.
I'll survive. We'll make
Clearly
it.
triggered. Yeah, let the dog in, please. So, there's no way you could like me more than I like you. I should have realized it sooner, but spending time with everyone at the club, making new friends, and having fun with you every day, it helped me realize you are truly the most important person to me. That's why I'll accept any of your burdens, as long as we continue like this every day, with you by my side. Then I know we'll both be happy.
Waylon,
Oh, see, but you get the nice that just it hits you in the feels. It's heartwarming. It's heartwarming.
Now you can see yourself.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly. It looks just like me too, by the way.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, from the back, not the front, but from the back. That's totally what I look like.
Totally.
Suddenly, Sayori wraps her arms tightly around me.
Waylon, is this really okay?
Yeah. I hold Sayori in my arms and pull her close. You'll never have to let go of me again.
I love you, Waylon. I want to be with you forever.
That was quick.
Me too.
Wise and slow, they stumble that run fast. Romeo and Juliet.
I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit. Well, no, because they've known each other forever.
Yeah.
Right? So it's a little different there.
Yeah, that is different. Yeah,
Yeah. I feel Sayori's grip around me weaken a little bit.
What is this?
Sayori?
I'm supposed to be happy right now. I always thought this would be the happiest moment for me. But why? Even now, why won't the rain clouds go away? They're not going away at all, Waylon.
That's why she's in poetry club.
Yeah, right. It's okay, Sayori. It might take some time for things to get better again. No matter how long it takes, I'll be there every step of the way. It's all that matters right now.
Oh, okay. I trust you.
Sayori and I slowly release each other. So, I guess that makes the festival tomorrow our first date, huh?
What are you saying? I don't want to think about those things, you know? I want everyone to be the same as it. I want everything to be the same as it always has been. Even if we really are a couple. I don't know if I could handle anything more right now. It's really new and scary to me.
I understand. We'll go at whatever pace suits you best.
Hey, Waylon.
Sayori gazes at me once again, smiling sadly.
Even if I get really, really sad, this is the best thing for me, right?
No? I don't really understand what Sayori means by that. Are you saying that this is making you feel sad, Sayori?
I don't know. I don't understand what I'm feeling. It felt like a bunch of thorns when you told me you love me.
The lady boner.
But that's why I want to trust you. You know what's best for me.
I mean, that still sounds a little creepy too, right? Like, I know what's best for you. You know, like that kind of thing. It's still,
Yeah.
I mean, I get it. It's more heartfelt, but it still sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Because it's not being done in a controlling way. It just sounds creepy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. That's my promise. I say that, but in reality I've never felt more uncertain when it comes to Sayori. I know that I love her, and she loves me, but I'm having as much trouble understanding Sayori's feelings as she is. Even though I can comfort her, I keep wondering if I should be doing something more, or something different. I know these thoughts will continue to plague me until things are back to the way they were.
He seems very unexcited for a young person after what just happened. Like,
Well, yeah, but when she also, like, an hour earlier was like, I'm terribly depressed all the time, and I'm faking all of this. I mean, exactly, that's the thing. See, that's what you missed.
yeah.
No, I mean, that's absolutely relatable stuff. It's absolutely relatable, every single bit of it. So I can see why this resonated with people so much. Absolutely see it. Because everybody deals with some amount of depression, or they've dealt with somebody else who's been depressed a lot, and that feeling of helplessness when you can't just make things better. The feeling of helplessness when you just don't feel better and you know that you should. I absolutely see why it resonated with people. Is that what Sayori meant by not wanting anything to change? And I'm sorry, I go on a bunch of commentary and observation shit. I'm sorry, guys. I should probably just read the damn thing.
If you only read the thing, there would be no difference between you and everyone else.
Yeah, no. Well, I'm sure I'm not saying anything different from what everybody else has said either. And with that being the case, I do, of course, want to take that moment of, if you have any of those feelings, reach out for help. Don't keep that shit in. Reach out for help. Tell somebody. Anybody. Somebody you trust. Do what? Do what?
I said, you can even tell me if you want, but don't. But
Yeah, I know, right? Hey, you know, it's that's odd. It sounds stupid and cliche and all, but that's like one of the things I hope people can do if they do get involved in the community we're building, is speak up. We're just we're just text on a screen, but sometimes that helps to just get it out.
Like, a lot of people are affected by that stuff too, so it's likely that someone else in the community might also have the same problems.
Exactly. No, everybody's been great so far, and I hope that continues, and I hope we continue to build that up. And if any of you, not even just the regulars, but anybody out there feels like, hey, I want to jump in your Discord and just spill my guts because it might make me feel better, just fucking do it, man.
Yeah,
just
don't let
do
it
it.
spill your guts. Okay.
I don't know, but I know that I'll give it everything I've got. Sayori is the most important person to me, and I'll do whatever it takes to have a happy future with her. It's the day of the festival. My, how things change. Oh, geez. I feel like I might need to take a break. Like, that's a good breaking point, or at least a stopping point. I don't know if we should go like 2 hours at a time right now. Plus, it is super heavy stuff. It is almost 8 o'clock. My wife is home. I should probably spend time with her. I'm sure she'd appreciate that. But yeah, I think we are going to go ahead and save there and stop for now. Keep playing just a bit. I mean, oh, by the way, welcome to the stream, Catherine, Petrin. Welcome to the stream. Always good to see a new face around. We'll go for a little while longer, but not too much. Of all days, I expect this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. But Sayori isn't answering her phone.
Oh, no.
Oh, but see, even Yari's like it's probably a good place. You know what? We're going to stop it there. Sorry, Catherine. I think I am going to go ahead and stop there. No, it is, and my voice is starting to get a bit scratchy and stuff. Just when me shows up too, or in a few minutes. All right, y'all, make up your minds. Make up your damn minds. Y'all are driving me crazy. All right, we'll keep going for a little bit. Just a little bit, though. Well, just a little bit. I know, because me just got here as well, right? Like, come on. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but decided that's a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. Why would that be too much at this point? I managed to carry all the cupcakes myself by carefully stacking 2 trays. Besides, she still has to get to school. Natsuki is already texting up a storm, but I can't respond thanks to my hands being full. Funnily enough, I probably feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend time with Sayori and Natsuki at the festival. Sayori and Natsuki, that'll go over great. Like 3 more minutes should be good. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. You gonna do these voices or not?
No, I can't.
No, you can't. Alright, so it's back to me then.
Really I feel like I deep-throated a hammer at full speed.
Yeah, which probably shouldn't ever do anything like that at full speed, whether it's a hammer or not.
Yeah.
Slow down a little bit. Waylon, you're the first one here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. It must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like and submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on days this important she'd try a little harder. I say that, but I suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. And I suddenly feel awful, knowing it's not nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. You should take a little responsibility for her, Waylon. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. You kind of left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president, after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about it that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all, so... Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Huh? Monica is being as friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets laid out on the desks. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Is that a door in the background? Yeah, it was. That was my son taking our dog for a walk. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognized Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's one that I haven't read before. Well, that's a thing there. Before I do what I know is best for you, get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. Yeah. What's the breed? Our dog is a mix of husky. What's this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. Waylon, what's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so... well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? I quickly leaves the classroom. Don't strain yourself. Monica calls that out after me. Quicken my pace. That's a weird thing to say to somebody anyway. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not a big deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of walking her to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that things will be the same as they always have been. It's all she needs and what I want to give her. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori? She really is a heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of a breach of privacy? She really leaves me no choice. Don't forget to save. Thanks, Yari. We'll go ahead and get the save out of the way. Weeb's going to be disappointed. He took his job. I gently opened the door. Yeah, that's pretty goddamn dark. Yeah, no, that's yeah, what the hell? What the hell is right? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Sayori wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why would she do this? The music's weird. Oh, the music's weird, me. The music is weird. Yeah, but I get it. I get why it's there. It's just weird. How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. Wow, that's a jarring right in the middle. Monica.chr. Thanks for following, Monica. I guess. Really spoils the mood a little bit there, but you know. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, and remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club, screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I could do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. Now I'll carry this guilt with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never. Never, 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 never. And, like, seriously, that's actually where it ends. Like, that's it. Oh. What's that do? Oh, well, that's interesting. See an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Wow, you know, the kind of friends you never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently. Should I really have to read all this again? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. It's an ordinary school day, like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. Holy shit. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that, but I have no motivation to join any clubs. Seriously? Like, what the fuck? I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. It's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Oh, no, that's where the interesting part starts, Yari? That is where it starts? I don't think that was really the case there. No, it was a little bit before that, but okay, we'll agree to disagree. It's okay. We can all decide what's interesting and what's not. Who am I to try to tell you what your worldview is? Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Waylon? Shit. Monica? Oh my goodness. I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Starts with Sayori's part, ends. Shh. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monica was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... What did you come in here for, anyway? Oh, I've been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing over the budget, publicity, and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. Orientation this month. Going back to school, Drake. But I left her hanging this morning. I know, right? The pun that was all right there. And again, to be fair, people have spoiled this game. They've spoiled it by coming in and the bad puns. It's whatever. They were not very specific, but coupling bad puns with what I knew was going to be a horrible turn of events at some point in the game, it led to spoiling. So, you know, of course we want to keep that as spoiler free as possible, but you're always going to have the assholes coming in. But I do ask, if you're at all interested in going down this rabbit hole with somebody who hasn't been down it and doesn't really know anything about it, please no spoilers. Please. So, we can definitely keep going, but yeah, no, it got me. If I would have stopped before, it would have been like, alright, I'm done, I'm cool. And then started up the next time and then gone for another 3 hours perhaps. But no, it got me. I'm probably going to end up going for a while now. Assholes. Convincing me to keep going. But yeah, just no spoilers. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything. Reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Sorry to hear that. That sucks. That's okay. It happens. It happens. We've got Sebastian in doing an awesome job trying to keep the spoilers out. Anytime I play this, I'm going to be very slow to respond to chat because I'm trying to avoid spoilers. And if you're watching on Twitch, I'm not responding to that at all. I'm only seeing the YouTube chat. So if you are watching on Twitch and want to keep up with everything and maybe get involved in the discussion, the majority of that discussion is going to be on YouTube, and you can find a link below the video for that. Did Monica say she? Hey, Waylon. By any chance, are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monica? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Ah, awesome. You're really sweet, Waylon, you know that? It's nothing, really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. I gotta do something. That voice just doesn't really work for me that well. There's not much distinction. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monica and her irresistible smile. I timidly follow Monica across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monica, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Eh? A guest? Seriously? You brought a boy? Yeah, I noticed that. I'm just ignoring it. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Waylon. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly cute girls. So, let me guess. You're Monica's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Oh, here comes a sneeze. Oh, excuse me. Oh, shit. No. Fucking hell. No, I see it now. Why did you point that out to me, Yari? I could have went forever without realizing that. Holy shit. Oh my god. It's just right fucking there. What the fuck? Holy shit. Why did you point that out to me? God. Oh, man. Wow. Yeah, no, that's like... Whew. That's right in your face. Shit. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Can you tell what it is? Okay, so Sebastian, what it is where Sayori hung herself. It's a picture of that, of her hanging in her room. It's all the way in the back on the wall. I know, right? I can't see anything else now. Why did you do that, Yori? You're evil. Oh my god. You jerk. I could have lived without noticing. I didn't notice. I knew something was weird, but I couldn't put my finger on it. I just did not notice. Holy shit. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Yeah, anyway, this is Natsuki. Energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet both of you. So, I ran into Waylon in the classroom and he decided to come check out the club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monica, didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? Guess some kind of torture. Yeah. I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but I just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? Yeah, that would be great. Why don't you come sit down, Waylon? Ugh, the voices. And there's one less in between them now. Oh, poor Sayori. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Yuri walks around to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monica and Natsuki sit across from each other. How does the MC not notice this? How? How does he not fucking see that? Is that... I guess that's kind of part of it, right? Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monica. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention. Like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You know, it's probably not visible to the MC. Oh. Wolfie-chan 10, welcome. Thank you for following on Twitch. If you didn't catch it before, we are amid a conversation over on the YouTube channel. If you want to go over to that, there's a link down below the Twitch stream. But yeah, Yari, you're probably right. It's just not visible. It could just be because he's in it. But, you know, then again, at that point, we're supposed to be the MC, right? So, then again, maybe not. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gives us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Huh. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Waylon, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read the past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But, you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Oh, I read a horror book once. Yeah, I'm reading one now. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. I was paying a visit to my YouTube streamers, but I'm too late. I'm sorry, Drake, if you gotta go, man, you gotta go. I get it. It's hard to spread that support around, man. I appreciate you being here as much as you are, though, because you are a champ. You are a trooper. You are here like 85% of the time, and that's awesome. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Is that so? Really, if a story makes me think or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Well, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right. You usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? And how did Leah still not make it? What the crap? Oh, Leah's gonna be so sad she missed all the Natsuki voice. Okay. Anyway. What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud? And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Cute, her trigger word. Yeah, I mean, there's worse things to get triggered by, right? It's awful cute when she is. I thought I heard my dog fighting outside. Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing at that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities, and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have experience writing too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. We all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. The next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. I mean, I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Voice cracking, rare. Starting to, yeah, I'm gonna have to call it soon. Do you agree as well, Waylon? Hold on, there's still one problem. Huh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I'd bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. I thought it was going to be the poster. Monica may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and, I lose my train of thought. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But... I'm sorry, I thought... Huh? The girls exchange glances before Monica turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Waylon. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. It's almost the end of the first day. I know. We're going to try to hold on till then, Yari. At least get a good stopping point. We'll stop when we get to the poem. And if we don't find one more before the festival... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls? Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Do you really mean that, Waylon? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. You missed some shit, man.
There were like a few more minutes.
Oh, well, yeah, and then it was like, oh, just a few more minutes, and then all the shit hit the fan. Every single bit of shit hits the fan. Look at the poster in the back.
What? Oh.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, no, you have no fucking idea. Absolutely no idea. If you are remotely interested, I do suggest going back and watching this. Because it's fucked up.
Like what?
It's fucked up, man. It is super fucked up. Just go back to like the last half hour and watch from then on.
Okay.
Yeah, seriously.
Alright.
I mean, if you really just left after all this, I would be super pissed. Waylon, I'm so happy. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Oh, that sounds naughty. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Waylon, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Haha. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. Like someone in the comments explained, is that the brother sex pic whatever? What? What? Is that the brother sex pic whatever? So the picture all the way in the back, you really need to be watching full screen to really catch it, is Sayori's body hanging in her room from where the shit went down earlier. So it's just been back there the whole time, just like right fucking there, and nobody acknowledges it, right? Like nobody knows. The main character doesn't know we know, because I guess we're like third person omniscient, so we can see all. We are not the main character, we're just riding along in his head. Yeah, you'll probably have to wait until it's done and then go back and watch it. With that, I depart the club room and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the three girls. Natsuki, Yuri, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. When you played it, you did not see it? Did you just see it now, Yari? So that's like all three of us are like, fuck. And you already played through it and didn't see it. Shit. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Ah, you already knew it. Gotcha. Alright, so you've unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Yeah, I guess we should. Oh, well, now that just gets creepy. I like when Papa comes home early. I like when Papa cooks me dinner. I like when Papa cooks me allowance. I like when Papa spends time with me. I like when Papa asks me about my friends. I like when Papa asks me about anything. I'm going to regret this instantly. I know I am. I like when Papa comes home before sundown. I like when Papa cooks. I like when Papa gives me privacy. I like when Papa doesn't tell me how to dress. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my friends. I like when Papa doesn't comment on my hobbies. I like when Papa comes home without waking me up. I like when Papa keeps food in the house. I like when Papa uses his inside voice. I like when Papa leaves my stuff alone. I like when Papa accidentally drops coins in the couch. I like when Papa is too tired to notice me. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. I like when Papa is too tired for anything. You bitch. Showing up right at the last minute. Hello, Monica. Yeah. No, I've got an idea. Instant regret. It's definitely instant regret reading that. I should not have read the special poem. Okay, we're gonna save there. What? Empty slot? No! It literally starts over? Shit. That's jacked up. Alright, hold on one moment. I have a feeling this is all your fault, Monica. That all of this is your fault. What the fuck, man? That's just so... Fuck. Because it said there was a problem with the file. I'm going to go check the files. I know that that's a thing that you do, right? I don't think that one was there before. Hold on. So there is a new file in there now. It's happythoughts.png that is in that file folder now. And I am pretty sure that that was not there before. This is what it is. Yeah, it's going to be one of those. Alright guys, that is going to do it for tonight. I think I've had enough trauma for one evening. So, we're going to go ahead and jump back over here. Oh man, that's so messed up. So messed up. Shit, there's not even a character file in there for her anymore. Oh my god, that's so fucked up. That is so messed up. Shit. Yeah, it's one of those types of games. But yeah, the character file is even gone for Sayori. It's not even there anymore. That's crazy. Traceback.txt. Okay, alright, I see. Geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on one sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. Yeah, no, that's something I don't know. Yeah, no, if you go into the folder and look at the characters, it has Monica, Natsuki, and Yuri. I assume it's just gone. That it was there before, but it's just gone now. That's the assumption, anyway. And I don't know what the rest of these are, but I'm not going to mess with them because it's probably going to be a thing. Anyway, alright, so that's that. We're going to go ahead and end it there. Thanks for coming along this ride with me, guys. I appreciate you staying here, hanging out with me, not minding the girl voices too much, and just generally being a great community. I hope we can continue to grow and just be awesome to each other. Yeah, I was going to say, it had to have been there before, because it wouldn't make sense if it was not. But, yeah, anyway, we're going to end it there. I do want to say thanks again for being here. If you're new, thanks for showing up and hanging out. All our old guys, thanks for coming back. If you haven't already, feel free to like, subscribe, and come back for more Doki Doki Literature Club. We're definitely going to finish it up, and hopefully my girl voices get a little better as we go along. I don't think they're going to. Either way, thanks again, and until next time, don't forget to stay nerdy, my friends.